Initiating startup sequence.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are now plugged in.
Hey guys, and thank you for tuning in. This is episode 232 of the Plug and Play podcast. I'm your host, Zach, and alongside me, as always, for the past 232 episodes, is Tim.
Welcome, minions.
Tim, what have you been up to? Other than last week's episode still is not out as the time of recording because you forgot to remind me, and I just remembered.
You son of a bitch.
I said text me and remind me. You never did that.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Yep, exactly. Don't ever forget to do that tonight before you leave.
Uh-huh. Well...
This is 232 before the 231.
Yeah, if you do that, that'll be really stupid.
That'd be so funny.
It's like, what the hell happened?
People are like, what the fuck?
I mean, we're like missing the intros to other episodes, so why not?
Very true.
Just miss whole episode.
Yep.
Sure.
It'll reappear someday.
Not an exciting week for me. My kids were pretty active, though. Like, both of my kids had something going on. My son had his showcase for his little...
Showcase Showdown.
Yeah, this time we did makeup, so we got to watch a slideshow of all the stuff they did throughout the course, and there's some funny ones, like the old woman makeup was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, I saw some photos during this process.
And then, like, the bruises and the scrapes and the cuts, that was pretty awesome,
CPS
too.
calls, yep.
Yeah, he came home one day with, like, this giant, like, fake bruise all over his arm. Like, if he went to school like that, they'd be like, Mr. Bledsoe, we need to talk to you.
Sir, do you beat the shit out of your kid?
Yeah, but at the actual showcase, he was dressed up as... like a tropical bird, I think a macaw, but don't quote me on that. It's from the Lion King, so he had like a stripe of blue across his face and lots of other colorful stuff. So that was fun. It was a long program though. My mom and my brother came up and saw him do that, and we were gonna go for ice cream afterwards, but it was so long that like all the places were closed by the time we were done.
Jesus.
So that kind of sucked. I think my wife took my son out to like fast food ice cream because she promised him ice cream, but we didn't get to go to the place we promised him originally, but whatever. That was cool. My daughter went off to the state capitol for the weekend. I didn't get to see this at all, but my wife took pictures for mock trial, which is where...
Was President Trump like, meh, 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 I need fucking Cheetos over here with McDonald's?
No, unfortunately.
Well, it's the Capitol, you said. We're in Washington.
The state capitol.
Yeah, Washington, where Trump lives.
Not D.C., no.
Oh.
And he doesn't live in Washington either. He lives in Mar-a-Lago, which is Florida, because he's a Florida man.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, enough about that.
You get
asshole.
to keep your resident. This is a presidential question. You get to keep your residency of your previous state while you're the president of the U.S.
I don't know. Probably. Why wouldn't you?
Well, because if you live somewhere and that's where your mail gets sent to, you're
Yeah,
forced by law to change your address.
Do you really think those people live by the same rules that we do?
I'm just asking a goddamn question, sir.
I mean, he probably gets to keep his Russian residency too.
Oh, and that comes with a full shower and everything.
Anyway, my daughter, she got to be an expert witness.
I heard she failed.
She is hard.
She
on
was
her.
like so hard on herself. I was like, there's
sure
no
she
fucking way it was this bad.
She said that about the one after the one my wife saw. The one my wife saw, she said she did amazing. So she like really got into her role as like a soil expert. Like she actually studied like soil conditions, what makes soil muddy, how flies breed, all this stuff. She really got into the role. And I think at the competition there was something like 3, I'm not sure how many she did, at least 3, maybe as many as 5. It's like the same trial but different players, so like different prosecuting attorneys, different defense attorneys. Well, her team was always the same, but they were against different people. What I thought was interesting was they don't tell you what school you're up against. They like give you assign a number between 1 and 26, like the letters of the alphabet.
Huh.
So it's kind of like you can't say that you're squaring off against Duke or whatever. It's just it's like anonymous sort of. So that's kind
Are
of.
they all like Washington State-based schools?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that she didn't get any sleep. I saw some of her pictures of her afterwards. Like they had all the boys dressed up in drag and.
Oh Jesus.
And she pretty much collapsed and slept like all day, several days this week.
Wow.
She'd like go to school, come home, sleep.
Yeah.
So she's definitely recovering from that, but it sounded like something was really exciting for her, and I'm really glad that she's found an extracurricular activity she into. And I think she'll probably be doing that again next year.
Sweet.
And like I said, it's really not an eventful week this week. We did our taxes. My wife was super stressed that we were going to owe a lot. We didn't, thanks to the fact that she actually put away a little extra every month. So that paid off. So we'll get a modest return instead of owing. One year we did a double whammy. We waited till like the last minute to get our taxes done. So it was like April, I don't know, I want to say 12th or something. And we weren't prepared for the fact that we'd owe. And we didn't want to do an extension. So we actually literally one year put like our taxes on an American Express. And like that sucked. That really sucked.
Yeah.
So we don't want to
interest and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, not an exciting week, but after you talk about what you've been up to this week, I was kind of ruminating on something on the way over here. I just want to kind of get your opinion on it.
Okay.
So what you been up to?
I bought a couch.
I think you referenced the fact that you were going to last
on the missing 231.
Yes. So now that you have your couch, what do you think of it?
I like it.
That's it?
It's light, nice. It's got a tall back on it. It's pretty comfortable. I mean, I think it's really comfortable.
Do you sit in it or you kind of lie in it? Like, how do you...
Well, you can do both, but I usually end up kicking it out because every single part of the couch leans back.
Nice. I still want to watch John Wick 2 with you in it.
Yes. And 3. Well, no, 3 would be in theaters.
3 I think we should go see in the theaters, but to do that, we have to see 2.
Okay. Well, we need to do that.
Okay.
So,
That's it?
That's it, really. I mean, I've been working.
You've been running?
I've been running, that's true. I've been trying to run every other day at least.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going well. I did almost a mile yesterday, 9 minutes.
It was like 9 point. You did a mile.
Yeah, it's 0.99.
That's pretty much a mile.
I was just like, I'm literally back at my house. Am I literally going to go around the block again? Or am I just going to like, fuck it? So, I said fuck it, went home. I'm like, the one thing I'm struggling with is like losing the belly fat. And I'm not really, the only nights I drink is on podcast night and guys night.
Yeah. And you don't eat a lot of sugar. You don't like sweets.
No.
So that's usually the number one thing for people is cutting out like soda or just lots of breads, pastas.
I think
sugars.
it just takes a while, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't expect instant results. Diet is more important than exercise. But I don't think you eat that poorly, honestly.
No, not really. It's usually homemade foods. Like healthy foods.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe it's going to be a fatty, Zach.
Maybe.
For all of you can't see Zach, he's not a fatty. He's being ridiculous right now.
No,
You want to talk?
I want to like lose all the belly fat and then just have like a ripped stomach.
You want a washboard stomach?
Yeah. Be walking around packs be like, fill my washboard, bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Packs booty, packs booty, packs booty. It'll be so much better because then like not only can I pick on one person to start a fight at PAX, I can pick on 2 motherfuckers because we could both be in the fight.
Yeah, that's not what I look forward to PAX.
Me.
I'll be like, Zach, look over there. Then I'll run away. You can fight them all.
God damn it. All right. What were you contemplating on the way over?
So today, I did this thing where, like, when I'll roll up to a Starbucks to get my nitro cold brew, and if there's a huge ass line, I will just literally park and open up my app
and pay for it,
and walk in, and like all of the cars in the line still haven't got around, but I get my, and I don't have to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I push a button, I get my coffee, I get in and out, and I like that convenience, and I kind of like the not interacting with people. But
this is bad.
Well, I can see the future where we order everything by touchscreen and like you know, just the food shows up, and I see the attractiveness to that. But then there's the flip side. Like just now, I came from getting tacos with my wife, and in that instance, I walk in the door, the bartender looks up, says, "Hey, you want that? You want a vortex?" Like she remembers, like, and there's like
what you want,
what I want, and there's hundreds of people that like it's so busy there. Like there's literally probably 60 people milling around in there, but she remembers me from the previous week, knows what I like to drink, and I like that familiarity. Like she's not overly friendly. Like what I don't like is like the whole Dutch Brothers experience where they're like in your face asking what you're up to, what your dog's name is. Like,
so like did you use a condom last night or not?
I don't know. Your sister said it was all right not to. So, but yeah, I just found it interesting that I do like that personal attention and the noise and the bustle. Like as an introvert, I like even like like I had a hard
The
time.
minimal amount.
Well, it's weird because on the one thing I like getting my coffee with like no interaction, and the other way I don't mind belling up to the bar, like squeezed in between 3 other people while I get my tacos and like the noise and the bustle. And I think there's room for a range of experience like that in my life. I definitely don't want it where I'm always just getting the robot service, like where I would hate if that was the only option.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I was kind of contemplating that I like both ends of the spectrum, and I just thought that was kind of weird.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you have anything to add to that. It was just something I was kind of noticing about myself today.
I honestly, I'm kind of like, I'm on the opposite side of you. Like, I enjoy being able to just quickly get something. Like, if I'm heading that direction, I know I can order it really quick. And like, if I'm like starving or like really thirsty, or like if I'm busy, it's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoy the interaction. I enjoy BSing with people. And
we BS'd a ton today. Like,
Yeah.
we were at the bar, so like, guy next to me, we ended
I
up.
think coffee is a thing where it's like, it's fine to just be like, it's already paid for. Give me my coffee. Go. I'm not gonna sit here and BS with like my barista is not my bartender.
Right.
So
this was funny. Actually, the guy right next to me at the bar, we ended up like showing each other all our gadgets.
oh, that's cool as fuck.
Like he had a knife that looked like a straight razor, and I showed him my knife, and then I showed him my lighter. He liked my bracelet.
Oh, your little zip zip zip.
Yeah.
Your little electrical lighter.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if you can pick it up on the mic. He had a little tool. It was like tiny titanium. It looked like a pry bar, like you'd pry nails, but it was like the size of. It was like 2 inches. It was tiny. And he said he'd never actually pried a nail with it, just like, pried other things. Let's see if you can hear my lighter. It's a arc lighter. Yeah, there's a two.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, nice. So he thought that was cool. We just, played around with gadgets. And yeah, that's like an interaction you can't have, by yourself, obviously.
You know what?
What?
I did have something else happen this week.
I was wondering, because, man, that... Okay. What
Well,
else?
no, nothing like really important, but something weird happened.
Ooh, I like weird.
So I've seen a lot of like random kids making YouTube videos recently.
Sure. I mean,
And
yeah.
so that's been around, well, not recently. That's been around for a while. Random kids making Facebook videos recently
Okay.
that have gone viral. And so here's 2 of them. And let me know if you've ever seen any of these.
Yes, tastes so good. Yo, get the fuck out of my way. Are you seriously eating banana chips and fucking drinking ketchup? Get the fuck out of here, dude. What you need to do, pick your lazy ass up, go to the store, and get hot Cheetos. And buy like 6 of these, and just drink the fuck out of it.
He's holding up a
drank,
Starbucks
like,
espresso.
5 of these.
Yeah,
and
I've seen
this
this because
is
of
my
you.
last one.
What's the other one?
I did show you this one.
You
Okay.
did.
All right. I guarantee you I haven't showed you this one because I've seen this one for the first time this week. It's called "This Kid Loves Food as Much as I Do." I have no idea what he said.
There's so much food in front of this kid.
I just love his presentation of everything.
He looks like Baby Buddha with sunglasses.
He does.
There's a giant bowl of food in front of him. Like, half of this is visual.
Oh yeah, totally. But like, this kid is like, I just want to be friends with him. He's like, his presentation on videos is amazing. He's so intense too.
I mean, he does have some exciting food in front of him. Kylo Ren? Alright. Like,
Hold on.
people can't see this, though.
But you can. One person.
That's a lot of wings.
Hold on. Is this? Hold on. I'm trying to. He's like the mini me with like whenever I get heated about something.
There's so much food in front of him. I want to know what Cairo means. Alright. That's like, seriously, you have to see this to understand it.
Okay, that's all.
Alright, well, glad that brought you joy. He's a pretty cool guy.
He is. He's so cool. People are like, that's child abuse. I'm like, dude, the kid looks like he loves to eat.
He looks happy. Yeah, I do worry about his cholesterol, but
Maybe a little bit.
10 years from now, that might he's not growing up. He's
One
growing,
person was like, his cheeks are eating his mouth.
he is a very cherubic Buddha-like.
He looks like the
body
little
type.
chibis that like are drawn up for like our button smasher logos every once in a while.
Yes, he's got a very cherubic face.
Yep. All right. Sorry. That brought me joy. I still can't find the fucking TikTok girl I want to show you though. So, you want to talk news?
Yeah, let's talk some news. All right, so the PlayStation, or sorry, backing up.
The Nintendo's PlayStation.
Nintendo Direct has been a thing for a while, and it's been very successful. They have like a little program, and they introduce what they want to, what's coming up, or go in depth for things that are already been introduced. And it's been,
Welcome to Nintendo PSVR. Sorry, wait, VR.
well, I mean, they are doing a VR with
I
Labo.
know.
Anyway, so that's worked out really well for them, and there's also kind of like an inside Xbox thing that's sort of like that, not nearly as popular.
Yeah.
Well, PlayStation's been looking at that and obviously trying to copy it. I've already bitched about how they've backed out of like E3,
Out of everything.
the PlayStation experience. So at least they're doing this to get something out to consumers.
Did they even announce it?
They did.
Oh,
So
I
they
never
got
heard of it
this
before. You were
new-
like, "Hey, it's going on." I was like, "Holy shit!"
They did their first ever PlayStation State of Play, which sounds like it's gonna be a fairly regular thing, and I watched it. So
Thoughts?
the positive first, it was short. It was, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes max. Also, there was not a lot of fluff. There wasn't like talking heads, like going back and forth. It was an unseen announcer, and they just went from game to game to game. So it was efficient. It was focused on the
It was like a
games.
VCR tape.
Kind of. I mean, it was produced fine. So the negative. They didn't have anything earth-shattering to announce. Like, if you've been in tune with PlayStation's, offerings, like, that, what's that?
Days Gone.
Yeah, Days Gone is coming out. There was a lot of PlayStation VR stuff, but none of it was, like, groundbreaking. Probably the most exciting bit of news out of the whole thing was the fact that, oh crap, I can't remember the name of it now. The space game. The one.
What? That's helpful.
Yeah, the one.
The
one
fucking like failed one that
Yeah,
like
overhyped,
hyped,
yes.
Yeah, they hyped the shit out
So
of.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
No Man's Sky.
Thank you. No Man's Sky will have a VR mode.
Ooh, they should have had it from launch.
It'll be cool. I mean, it's a colorful game. You can literally buy a copy now for $10 at GameStop. So
Do you have that game?
I do.
Okay.
Glad I didn't sell my copy because I'll check it out in VR.
Yeah.
I'll probably dink around in it for half an hour and then put it back
Fail
together,
again.
dust again. There were a couple titles in PlayStation VR that I'm interested in, but if I didn't already own a PlayStation VR, like none of them would be like, oh, I've got to get one now.
Yeah.
So it was lackluster. I don't know. Just for the first time of them ever doing that, I feel like they should have had like one like surprise announcement
Yeah.
or something.
We are bringing back the Atari Jaguar.
I mean, everyone's waiting for them to announce the PlayStation 5, but this isn't the right time to do that. I don't know.
No, not with the Stadia.
Yeah. So, speaking of PlayStation,
Stadia.
I'm not speaking of Stadia.
Stadia.
There's nothing new about Stadia.
Stadia.
No more news about Stadia.
Stadia.
PlayStation Plus. They've
Okay.
announced the 2 games for April, which is coming up pretty soon.
The 2. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we're from 6 to 2. So the first month was pretty strong. I played both a little bit of The Witness and Call of Duty 4. I'm not really going to talk too much about that one of the games I'm playing because I literally just checked them out for like 20 minutes maybe. I guess I'll talk about The Witness a little bit. Anyway, so next month, Conan Exiles
Oh dear God, they're back to the shit titles again.
and The Surge.
Wow.
They are both shit titles, really. So, The Surge, I hadn't even heard of. It's a Dark Souls-esque game, a successor to Lords of the Fallen.
This one sounds familiar to me.
I could give two shits about that.
Yeah.
Conan Exiles, I will play for a little bit, only because you
Has
can.
boobies.
And there's a slider you can make your dick really big and swing it around. I'm gonna make a video where I swing my dick around and send it to you when you're not expecting it.
Awesome.
No problem. It's also fucked up though because you can own slaves in the game. Anyway, it's
Can you
like
buy slaves?
I guess
I might have to play this game.
yeah, that's disturbing. So
Wait,
it's an open
I
world.
want to buy slaves so we can
It's
destroy
an
the world.
open world survival game. I vaguely remember it coming out kind of the same time those Dust was popular. But
Dust?
isn't it Dust?
You mean Rust?
Rust, Dust, whatever. I'm bad with
There is a game called Dust, but I thought you were talking about Rust.
I am talking about
You're
Rust.
talking about Rust, where
I'm-
your dick size is dependent on your username.
Maybe, but yeah, you can get a big Conan dick. So
Nice.
that's PlayStation Plus next month.
Is Conan pretty much like Rust? Like
I'm-
open world shit?
Yeah, that's,
Oh.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm gonna check it out.
All
I'm
right.
not expecting
we'll
to
report
be.
back with
I
how
will
big
do
your dick
that.
is.
It's gonna be at the top of the slider.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You should see what a micro penis looks like on there.
I'm gonna do a lot of jumping.
Lots of jump.
Lots of jumping.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring the camera like it's gonna be great. So the next story you brought to my attention actually. So why don't you read it?
I can't.
You suck. Okay, this guy had a genius. Oh no, it's one of those gated articles.
What? It wasn't like. Oh.
That sucks. Okay, so this guy had a genius scheme to rip off Facebook and Google. And,
Oh, I have the details on this one still in my memory fresh.
okay, so go ahead.
So there's a dude who literally sent out. He forged a bunch of documents. So he forged emails to Facebook from him and from executives and decision makers, and from Google's decision makers and executives. And he forged them so well, turned in a receipt or a
Like
invoice,
invoices. He's turned
invoices to him for over, what was it, like, I can't remember what the dollar value
It's
was.
like 100. That's a lot.
It was like $1 million or more.
More than millions. Multiple millions.
Multiple millions.
100 million.
$100 million. And they paid.
So he made invoices so convincing that the company's like, oh yeah, all right, just pay it.
Yeah, they literally paid him $100 million. I think he had to give back $50 million of it, and he still might go to jail for like 30 years.
Spent the rest on Candy Crush.
Probably.
I just thought that was cool that he
Yeah.
ripped off these big tech companies.
I don't know how the fuck they can get, like, I guess when he falsifies the documents, submitting an invoice isn't illegal. So I guess
It isn't?
no.
Even if you didn't actually do anything?
I mean, I guess you could walk up, take a shit on their bench, and be like, I'm gonna invoice you $10 billion for my shit on your bench.
It's exclusive shit.
It is. It's exclusive to Facebook and Google. So I thought that was funny, though.
It's
I was
very
like, holy
funny.
shit. Literally. You want to talk some tech?
Let's do some tech talk.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. No?
I don't know, are you?
Alright, Tim, what do you got?
Alright.
Let me see your balls.
I mean, you're kind of sucking on my balls right now.
Your balls have melted in my mouth.
My balls are shiny.
And clear. You should probably get that looked at.
So, one of my presents was an ice cube maker
For what?
for whiskey or whatever, but
No,
mainly
what
for
was it? A present for what?
my birthday.
Oh, yes.
So this contraption has silicone molds. I'm holding it now. It looks like I don't know.
It's a lot bigger than I thought.
It's huge. It makes two like normal balls that fit in like a whiskey cup,
Yeah.
but it's the size of I don't know, like a lunchbox.
Yeah.
And the two silicone trays slip into it. They kind of fit together, and then they slip into this box. The box has like a platform inside of it, so there's actually ice like freezing underneath the silicone mold, and then
So you fill this thing with water.
you fill the whole thing with water up to the line, and it's insulated with styrofoam.
Yeah.
So it's intentionally designed to freeze slowly over the course of 24 to 30 hours. And that slow freezing makes the ice cube have no bubbles in it, so it's a clear ice, and it works really well. It's
Yeah.
just not what you would expect it to look like.
No, it's very big and bulky.
It is big, and my balls are big and bulky.
Your ball makers are very big and bulky.
So I was looking up the history of ice cube trays,
Okay.
and it's not known for certain who invented the first ice cube tray, but in 1844...
Too thick, too
What the hell?
Your UK pressurized growler for fresh beer video is still linked in our outline, by the way. I just clicked in a blank space and started playing the video.
That's fucked up. All right. American physician John Gorey built a refrigerator to make ice cool the air for his yellow fever patients. Some historians
fever,
think
huh?
that he invented the ice cube tray since it was documented that his patients were also receiving ice drinks. Hey, they were sick. Like, they get something good anyway.
Yeah, no shit. Before they died, Jesus.
In 1914, Fred Wolf invented the refrigerating machine called the Domelier or Domestic Electric Refrigerator. Domelier, it's an abbreviation. It was not successful in the marketplace, probably because of a dumb name. However, it did have a simple ice cube tray and inspired later refrigerator manufacturers to help include ice cube trays in their appliances as well. So yeah, that's a brief history of the tech of ice cubes, and I love my ball maker. They also make a mold that does cubes, and they have a skull one as well. Yeah. And I almost spilled your drink. Sorry.
Yeah, God damn it, Tim.
My phone fell off of my knee and almost into your...
You got excited.
I did. I got excited about cold balls.
Cold balls. All right, guys. Well, we'll be right back after this music break. And, yeah, am I...
We'll be right back after this break, after Zach figures out what the hell he's confused about.
Yeah, we'll be right back, guys.
Recipe, the formula, ingredients in order to get to the solution and the places that you going to. Round and 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 go. Round and 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 go. Recipe, the formula, ingredients in order to get to the solution and the places that you going to. Round and 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 go. Round and round and round and round and round and. You identified a problem, broke it into pieces, saw a couple patterns where they keep repeating. If it was complicated, you made it really basic. Now you need a strategy to keep it circulating. Recipe for success, a blueprint for building, some rules to live by, steps for solutions. Everything is clicking, got you in a rhythm, got you in the zone of your own algorithm. Recipe, the formula, ingredients in order to get to the solution and the places that you going to. Round and 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 go. Round and 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 go.
Let's be clear and well informed with no confusion. Control your flow and know the steps and how you're moving. It's like a strategy you use to solve a problem with, or directions to a place that all you're trying to get. Make sure it's thought out, logic and reasoning. It's passed in and brought out, much more seasoning. You gotta always know your when, where, and your why. Just take your time so you can decide on how to apply.
Recipe, prepare the feast. We all eat. Algorithm, Instagram, hashtag, brand new dance, algorithm. What's your address? GPS, make a left, algorithm, day to day, work and play, find your way, algorithm. Recipe, the formula, ingredients in order to get to the solution and the places that you going to. Round and 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 go. Round and 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 go. Recipe, the formula, ingredients in order to get to the solution and the places that you going to. Round and 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 go.
And we are back. Tasting Food today. Second half brought to us by Tokitori Japanese Whiskey.
Suntory.
Oh, that's Tokitori Suntory. Yep.
Yes. It's delicious.
It
Cheers.
is. Cheers.
We totally spaced our treats on the first half, which was Elijah
Craig.
I almost said Elijah Wood.
Here's Elijah Wood. We killed him. We're
Elijah-
drinking his blood.
Elijah Wood should make a whiskey.
He should.
People would buy it.
People would buy
A
it.
little bug-eyed bastard.
Oh, my God.
Hmm.
Bilbo Baggins, bring back my ring.
I'm just imagining the label and everything now.
With a ring, one whiskey to rule them all.
Dude, he'd make money.
He would. Lots of money.
We should charge him for consulting fees.
Exactly. All right, you ready?
Yes. Let's go.
This week I'm kicking it off.
Kick us off, Zach.
All right, guys. So this Kickstarter has a lot to do with, actually everything to do with the break music you guys just heard. It is Code Society, like Schoolhouse Rock for computer science.
Do you even know what Schoolhouse Rock is?
That's the Jack Black movie, right?
No.
Oh, never mind then. What is it?
It's like it was like OPB back in the day. It's like I'm just a bill. It was like songs and then videos that.
Oh, it was like the
like
Conjunction Junction.
Exact. Yep. Bingo. That's it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I remember that.
All right. So you do know it.
All right. Yep. All right. You ready for this?
Yes. Let's do it.
up, everyone? My name is Armando Somoza.
I'm Chenis Pettigrew, and we're co-founders of Code Society.
Code Society leverages original hip-hop music, videos, and engaging activities to teach computer science concepts to more diverse communities. Imagine Schoolhouse Rock for computer science. We're all about engagement and excitement.
Now, it's no secret that the tech industry lacks diversity, right? Tech has remade the world. Youth are creators of culture, but they don't create the tech that they use. And as a result, black and brown youth are being excluded from the future. We're here to disrupt that.
Many coding organizations struggle to inspire, engage, and retain students of color. They miss a critical step by not leveraging the interests, cultures, and experiences of young people.
And we transform students from passive users of technology to empowered problem solvers and developers. We equip students to be self-determining in creating the future they imagine. We believe that if a student can't learn in the way that you teach, you have to teach in the way that the student can learn. Our method responds directly to the cultures of the communities that we serve. We use youth culture and multiple learning styles to translate computer science concepts in ways that resonate with young people.
So with your help, we're raising $40,000 to complete an album, animated videos for each song, a teacher guide, and a simple app that contains this dope content.
Yeah, man, so join us on this journey, and thank you for your support.
Find a way, design a game and give you what you need. Architect the smartest tech to manifest your dream. You know the steps and you can get to anything you see. Cause you the plug and got the code to set the people free. You the plug if you build.
Alright, guys. 23 days ago, 98 backers. They're currently at 9,610 out of 40,000 US dollars. So not a bad start.
A fourth of the way there.
23 days ago, $25. I got on. Oh wait, I got 5 on it. Sorry, I didn't realize that was a music reference.
That's funny.
I got 5 on.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yep. Welcome to Code Society. You're down with a cause. We appreciate you. You'll receive a thank you and a personalized shout out on our social media for $25. Woo! That's expensive. There's 17 backers at that level. 50, move the crowd. Thank you, and a digital album poster. Shit, this is really expensive. Unity, $75. Downloadable album.
Mm-hmm. What's the top tier?
The top tier, the big granddaddy of them all, 10 grand.
Damn.
Get your shine on. Comes with a thank you, digital poster, downloadable Code Society album, teacher guide, 2 tickets to the Code Society listening party, 2 tickets to the closing party, which I'm not sure what the hell the difference is, behind the scenes meet and greet, dinner, performance at your organization, school, company, New York only, attend a studio recording session in New York City, and be a character in a video. 0 backers.
Mm.
The highest one with a backer is $250.
Okay.
Vibes. And you get to go to a listening party.
That's cool.
Yeah. What about you, Tim?
All right, I've got a project called Wonderville Arcade. Sometimes we feature projects that are like very localized and not necessarily near us. This one's a pretty cool project. I'm just gonna let them describe it because it's.
Wait, so is this near us?
No, it's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Also, you need to know there's only 6 days to go as we record this. So basically, if this sounds interesting to you,
and Zach puts it out on time.
Yeah, that's a big if. You need to back it right away. So this is Wonderville Arcade.
There's a vibrant community in New York City building new experimental video games. However, many arcade bars are focused on retro games from the 80s and 90s.
Fuck yeah! Like Duke
we want
Nukem.
to open a space
Well,
in
that's great,
Brooklyn
but-
dedicated to independent games.
Oh.
We're going to call it Wonderville.
Hi, I'm Mark Kleback. I'm the founder of Death by Audio Arcade, a non-profit dedicated to curating events and building installations for local game developers. I'm also a fabricator, and I've built over 20 custom arcade cabinets.
Those are fucking
I'm
sick.
Stephanie Gross. For the past 10 years, I've helped organizations file their non-for-profit 501c3 paperwork.
She's the brains.
My clients include Secret Project Robot, Death by Audio Arcade, Baby Castles, Code Liberation, and many more.
Also, we're engaged. So back in 2013, I was living in the back of a punk warehouse called Death by Audio. There was a music venue there, and every night of the week, a passionate community would come out to support the local musicians. There were artists who painted murals on the walls, people built sculptures, and there was a really electric energy in the back. However, when I went to go see local game developers, it felt a little bit different. They would bring their laptops to a table with controllers, set up their games for a few hours, and then pack everything up. So I wanted to figure out a way to bridge the gap between these two communities. I started inviting local game developers to Death by Audio to build arcade cabinets and install them in the venue. So when Death by Audio closed in 2014, we had to take our arcade cabinet collection on the road. We started setting up one-month partnerships with music venues and art galleries. We would host several events, demo nights, tournaments, then pack everything up and move to the next location.
This hasn't been sustainable. All our money and time goes to renting box trucks, finding homes for the arcade cabinets, and fixing them when they get damaged.
So our plan is to buy a
Ouch.
bar. This bar is going to be the new home for our indie arcade machines.
I want to go
It's
here.
this bar right
Me
here,
too.
located here in Brooklyn, off of the J. Kosciuszko stop. And it's called Wonderville. This bar will act as our base of operations.
I wanna go
where
there.
we will host all of our
If
new
they get this, can we go there,
independent
Tim?
arcade machines.
Yes.
The indie game community isn't that different than the artist installation
Okay, so
community
they
in the
keep
sense that it's
talking
kind of
after
a
that
small
point,
community.
but
that
it's like a bit long, so I'm going to cut them off there. So I love this. I love that there's developing indie arcade games, and I want this to happen.
And good-looking indie arcade games.
So I don't know if you've played, if I've made you play, I think it's called Queen Bee or Killer Bee. I can't remember which.
Killer Bee.
Killer Bee.
Yeah, it takes like a shitload of players.
Yeah, it's like 4v4 or something like that, or 8v. It's a ton of players. It's like 3 cabinets like stapled together. It's crazy. And that's the kind of stuff that they'd be doing, like new experiences in the arcade space. And, you know, I really want this to happen. So they do need some help. They are asking for $70,000. They have 6 days to go with 669 or 699 backers, and they're only at 64,000. So they totally can make it. They only need to get $1,000 a day. That's doable.
It is doable.
So for $1, you can back them and get a thank you and add your name to the mailing list. Which, hey, maybe we should do to get, you know, in the loop. So
Yeah.
we can go. We can afford $1.
Yeah.
$5 gets you friends of the Wonderville, gets you a thank you and your name on the website and the newsletter as a founding friend of the Wonderville, and subscribe to the newsletter, receive, and then you'll get a high five. Okay, so we have to back that level because I want a high five.
How much?
$5.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Don't let me forget.
Okay.
Oh, you spilled your whiskey. That's a crime.
Fucking glass is too goddamn short.
Okay, there was an early bird for this one. It's gone. This is an interesting level. $20 gets you the Wonder Bundle, a Kickstarter exclusive, which is a digital bundle of never before played exclusive new games created just for this collection from the well-known developers behind Killer Queen, Sports Friends, Zarvot, and more. Only available through this Kickstarter. So like
that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, so like some indie developed games that are only available here. 100 backers.
How would you play them though?
You'd just be on like a laptop,
like a phone or something.
Not a phone, PC. I'm guessing. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And it goes up from there. The top tier is, I'm scrolling way down. It's pretty cool actually. $10,000 gets you full-size DBA arcade cabinet. Bring the arcade home. Own your own custom-built full-size Death by Audio arcade cabinet filled with a bunch of our games. So it's a multiple system. That's cool. With custom artwork and a real arcade joysticks and buttons, this handsome cabinet is a real eye-catcher. It'll be a centerpiece of your gaming collection. Challenge your friends to a game of Particle Maze, Kung Fu Kickball, Nothing Good Can Come of This, Powerboat Italia 88, and many more anytime mode strikes. This will be built from scratch, delivered to anywhere in the U.S. and Canada, and be ready to play. Just plug it in and enjoy our games.
How much was that?
$10,000.
I have right? my retirement. All right, Tim.
Oh, for $7, I'm going down one tier.
Jesus.
$7,000 gets you a tabletop arcade, which actually I'd kind of prefer. That's the cocktail table where you can like put your drinks on top of the screen.
Yeah.
And it's got all the same stuff. I need $7,000. Someone give me $7,000.
If I cut my fingers off again, we're good to go.
I mean, how much do you need your fingers?
Tim.
Yes.
Tim.
Yeah.
I've already lost 2. Let's take you back to my shop. Let's chop a couple of inches off.
I mean, if you're down, and plus that way I could beat you on the cabinet because you could.
I'd be down another 2 fingers.
I guess the joystick you can sort of grasp it with your
nubs.
Grab with your nubs.
Gotta make sure it's gotta be on the same hand again.
Get you that Xbox.
I should just like shorten out the rest of the left hand.
So you match, you know? Or you can
Yep.
do the other hand.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. I got one for you.
Okay.
I picked one out for you since
You
you're
pick-
running.
All right. So new running shoes for me.
Yes, for you.
All right. It's called Enda Laptit.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Game-changing running shoe. I'm just gonna let them talk about
I
it.
think they pronounce it for you in the video.
They're made in Kenya,
Yes.
not Russia.
I could listen to the narrator talk all day, by the way.
This is a runner. And this is a runner. This is a runner too.
It's showing different people.
Yeah.
They're all different.
They're all
But to
different
run,
runners.
they all need one thing.
Shoes.
Great running shoes. That's where we come in. For the last 3 years, we've been working with the world's greatest runners to make the world's best running shoes. Kenyan running shoes. There are different kinds of runs, and each needs a shoe purposely built to help you run it well.
Purposely.
The first shoe in our lineup, the E10, was made possible through the support of the Kickstarter community. The reviews are in. It is an excellent performance trainer. So now we are proud to be back on Kickstarter with our second model, a high mileage trainer designed for easier and longer runs. Say hello to the Enda Lapatet.
I still can't say that.
The Enda Laptit.
The Lapatet is a daily trainer designed to take you through most of your weekly mileage, including easy
this
runs
affordable
and
for me?
long weekend runs.
Compared to
With the
running shoes, yes.
Lapatet, we've completely rethought the role of a daily trainer. Most daily trainers are designed to cushion the heel to accommodate inefficient running form characterized by a heel strike. Instead, we designed it for a midfoot strike to help everyone run a bit more Kenyan
They're
with
showing
the
a
most
classic
efficient
midfoot strike
gait
there.
possible. It's
I run
got
on my
plenty
tippy
of
toes.
cushion to keep you
You need
comfortable.
to change that.
24 millimeters of high rebound cushioning under the forefoot with a 6 millimeter heel to toe drop. The midsole is held onto your foot with a sock-like upper that is ridiculously comfortable. And of course, there are little whispers of Kenya all over the shoe. For most people, if you have only
Those are
one
nice
pair
looking
of
shoes.
running
They're
shoes,
really nice looking shoes.
this should be it.
The sticker price won't shock you.
But we don't just make great running shoes, we do as much good for the world as possible. Creating jobs in Kenya, both within Enda and in our supply chain, is a sure way to beat poverty.
They're literally
To
building
reduce
the shoes.
waste generated
By
from
hand.
packaging, our shoes come in reusable bags instead of boxes.
That's cool.
And our shoes are also packed with reusable unsold newspapers. Lastly, a portion of each sale we make goes towards supporting communities in Kenya.
God damn it, Tim.
I mean, you have to buy them now.
We've spent the last 18 months designing, developing, and testing the Lapatet. It started with professional and amateur runners both telling us that they wanted a light, well-cushioned shoe that is reliable year after year. It took months of design work and several rounds of feedback, but we are thrilled with the results, and we know that you will be thrilled with them too. But we can't start making them without you, so please back this project and get a pair.
Is
I
Kenya
cannot wait
really
to
this
get
big
you
into
running
running?
in your pair of Enda Lapatets.
Sorry, what?
Is Kenya really big into this running?
Yeah, they have world-class running athletes.
Well, so does the U.S., but not a lot of us fucking run.
We're all a bunch of fat asses too. So
Goddamn straight.
You wanna lose
Look
your
at my
belly-
fucking belly.
You want to lose your belly fat? Buy these shoes.
All right. $80,000 is what they're looking for. 28 days ago, they're at $38,039.
So they're on their way, but they
The Harambe, the fucking gorilla that got shot here
Dicks
in the
out
zoo.
for Harambe.
Dicks out for Harambe, $12. Thank you.
It's a random number. 12.
Jesus.
What?
$100.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Running shoes are typically 120 and up.
Retail value 120.
Yeah, it's very competitively priced. Yeah, every running shoe I've ever bought has been over 120. So,
What the fuck is the Enda? Is that,
That-
is that the new shoe?
no, the Enda's their first one, the one that they originally kickstarted.
Okay. So
The one-
150 gets you one pair plus 20% off of Enda.
Okay. And they're built for slightly different purposes, so you should read up on both. I think you want this one. This one's more of a daily trainer.
Okay. $5,000
Uh-huh.
is the big granddaddy of them all.
And what do you get?
Visit the home of the champions.
Oh, shit.
Over the course of 2 weeks, you'll visit Iten, the home of running champions, to train with Enda elite athletes, meet some of the legends of Kenyan running.
That would be hilarious since you're currently running 1 mile.
Exactly. You'll spend time with Enda team in Nairobi and go over the Kenyan coast to get hands-on in factory where we can meet Enda shoes, learning how to do each step. You'll be responsible for your own flight and travel insurance.
Yeah, all right. So what do you think, Zach? You're tempted, aren't you?
Is there still cash behind that N64?
I can't see from here.
I'm just going to back it.
All that money I kept throwing you?
Yep. $11 shipping, so it's $111.
You should think about it. Don't make a decision right now, but I think you should look at it.
Okay, 28 days ago, I'm going to put an alert. That'd be 7.
And we need to back that other one for $5 for the high five. Anyway, I've got one last Kickstarter that neither one of us is going to back.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, you go for it, but...
So every now and then we do this like kick it to the curb where we feature a Kickstarter that for whatever reason is ridiculous or just silly. Like, remember the poop sling?
Yes.
That did not make its backing goals.
No.
Do you remember Sophia? That was just
the doll or the robot, yes.
Yes, the horrifying robot
Yes.
doll. I found something almost as equally horrifying.
It's been on... That one has been on a lot, like Jimmy Kimmel, Jay Leno.
I know, but that's it's creepy. It made my daughter cringe so hard when she watched it. But this actually had her laughing in gales of laughter. Like
Really?
Sophia made her cringe. This one, she was also cringing at this one, but like she was like laughing. This is called the Tombot. This is the world's most realistic robot animal.
Do I gotta play something here?
Yeah, I need you to play the video, please.
I need you to give me 1 second because I'm making an alert to buy these shoes.
Okay, fine. I need your reaction, your unscripted reaction to this video. Tombot is designed to emulate live animal appearance and behaviors, providing ongoing companionship in an affordable price.
All right, here we go. It's
Here's
called Tombot.
Tombot.
Tombot. This is like Tom from MySpace.
Hi, I'm Tom Stevens, CEO and founder of Tombot. We make the world's most realistic
fuck is
and
this?
affordable robotic companion
What the
animals.
fuck is
Pets
this?
provide many benefits, including a
it's a
sense of
dog.
responsibility,
No.
companionship, and emotional connection that feeds our basic human need to be social. However, for many feel...
It's not fucking fair that they went to a goddamn senile home and picked out a bunch of fucking Alzheimer patients.
Here, Grandma, have a robot dog.
It's not fucking fair. It won't even let me play. It won't let me fucking play.
You're
Hi, I'm Tom Stevens,
Hi, Tom, again.
CEO and founder of Tombot. We make the world's most realistic
Granny,
and
we don't want to
affordable
spend time with you.
robotic
Here's a
companion
robot dog.
animals.
It's not
Pets
even
provide
fucking-
many
they think
benefits,
this is real.
including a sense
They
of
think it's a real
responsibility,
fucking dog.
companionship, and emotional connection that feeds our basic human need to be social. However, for many seniors, it's not practical or
She's like, "This
desirable
robot
to
will
care for a
outlive
live
me."
animal. I'd like to introduce you to one of our puppies, the world's first realistic and
It's not
affordable
realistic.
robotic companion animal.
I mean, it looks
Unlike
good.
mechanical toys, Tombot
It
puppies
does.
look, feel, and behave like a real dog.
No.
It does
Sensors
not-
allow our puppies
No.
to feel where and how they're being touched. Tombot puppies can understand and respond to a long list of voice commands. Want a treat?
Kill.
The patent-pending internal
Oh, God.
architecture mimics the anatomy of a real
They
dog,
took it apart, it's
providing
horrifying.
lifelike movement in the head and neck.
That's not life.
Realistic
No.
facial expressions make interacting with Tombot
so-
puppies
That's
a
not
unique
realistic.
and personal
talk about
experience.
Uncanny Valley?
A wagging tail is a
Holy
true sign
shit.
of a dog's temperament, and our puppies are no different.
It's tail wags. That's it.
A built-in speaker allows communication with authentic puppy sounds. Our puppies are made of hypoallergenic and antimicrobial materials and will never bite. Tombot puppies
Unless
are designed to make a lasting impression from the very first interaction. We're on a mission to improve the quality of life for seniors, one puppy at a time.
Until it goes rogue and kills them all.
Go to tombot.com for more information and follow us on social media to join our growing community.
Buy our creepy dog.
Fuck me.
All right, so you could have got the super early bird puppy for $149.
Moving on to the games we've been playing.
Nope. Now it's $299.
Holy shit!
Right. That's the early bird puppy. The super early bird was $149. The early bird is $299. The personalize your pup is $369, where you get a Tom Bot puppy, a T-shirt, and a collar, and then it goes up from there. The top tier is $969. The Double Dog Deluxe Bundle, double the puppy, double the bundle, 2 T-shirts, 2 robots, 2 dog tags, your puppy's name, 2 leather collars, color of your choice. All right, so they were asking for. This is the sad thing. They only asked for $20,000, which to me is like not nearly enough for something of this magnitude. They just want some money. They are double backed at $48,880 with 7 days to go. That's only with 200 backers, 193 backers. So this whole thing is a little suspicious to me, just like how little they're asking for.
Yeah.
And that's a creepy as fuck little dog. That's all I gotta say. So games we've been playing. You want me to go first? You go first.
Okay, so I did play a game.
Okay.
I played Warhammer 40k Vermintide.
Oh, is that the one with the rats?
It has a lot of rats, yes.
Okay.
It's first person.
Yeah.
It's a medieval battle game.
Uh-huh.
And
which is confusing, because I thought Warhammer was space?
I don't know.
Okay. You just chopping up rats?
Yeah, but I was playing it with other people.
Okay.
So I played it with some other podcasters from this Discord community I made.
Mm-hmm.
And so I played it with... who did I play it with? I played it with Dark Saga, Aetherin Dark Saga. I played it with Black Star. And I played it with... I can't remember what the other guy was from. Star Called. And... so they've been playing for the past couple of Fridays. They've been basically doing it every Friday. And so I just joined in last week.
So did you just buy it just for that?
Yeah.
Was it affordable?
It was like $12 on sale.
Cool.
So, and I think we played it for like 4 hours, and I basically beat it. I think there's like 2 to 4 more missions left.
Okay.
And so we gotta find something else to play because they want me to continue playing. So
that's cool that you're playing with a new group of friends.
Yeah. So it was fun. It's cool. It's like this. There's really no story. It's like, I mean, there's probably a story to a certain extent, but there's a lot of just like random. Just like kill this fucking thing, make it through to the next.
That sounds like something you'd enjoy. Like
it's fun.
Just kill.
So, yeah, that's what I did this week.
Cool. I've heard a lot about that game, and knowing that you enjoyed it makes me want to check it out.
It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was fun. I don't really know if it's for you, honestly, but it's just like smashing shit.
I can do that.
I know, but there's like no story.
Yeah, I do play weird shit.
You like story.
I like story. I sometimes like just smashing shit though too.
It's
like,
good for smashing
There's
shit.
really not a story to Party Hard, for example, or...
Yeah, but that's killing. We enjoy killing.
You're killing rats.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, alright. Good point.
So, speaking of Indie as Fuck games, I'm still playing my Indie as Fuck game called She Remembered Caterpillars. I'm trying to rush to get a review done by the time it releases this Friday. I don't know if I'll make it. I will say that it's a great experience for the Switch because it's a single screen... Do you not understand that?
Nope.
Okay, I'll explain. So, it's a puzzle game. I think I talked about it last week, if I remember right.
What's the name of it?
She Remembered Caterpillars.
Yeah, you did a little bit.
It's really good. I will be thinking about the puzzles I can't solve throughout my day and like try because it's very simple as far as the rules. There's different colored little caterpillar thingies.
Okay.
And then there's gates and there's bridges. So if like let's first say the second argument say that you're a controlling the blue little guy. You can go over a blue bridge, but you cannot cross a blue gate. The blue gate will block you. But you can combine with other colors. Let's say you go next to a red creature, you can combine to purple, and now you could go over a red bridge because there's red inside of you. But you would be blocked by either a red or a blue gate. You can combine with there's like multiple colors. You can make green and orange by combining yellow with red or red with blue, blue with yellow. You get all these different colors, and you're trying to get to the endpoints along the game path. So it's all in one screen. You can see the whole puzzle laid out before you. It's not super complicated, but you just have to wrap your head around, like, what do I need to do first? Who I need to bring over to help me get through this part? And it's just very challenging. But, you know, you can do it at your own pace. You can go back and you can restart the whole puzzle if you need to, or you can just, like, move the characters back. So there's no, like, time constraint or pressure, like, you know, like a shooter where everything's coming at you all at once, like rats are going to overrun you. Like, you can do it at your own pace.
Kick ass, chew bubblegum, gotcha.
It's a good game to play, like one or two puzzles and then set it down and come back, play the next day, which sucks for review because I'm trying to get through, like, as much of it as possible. Is your glass empty?
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll quit talking about that game.
Look how much you got left. I'm so jealous.
Little bitch, drink some of mine.
Thank you.
So Legend of Zelda, I've been getting back into that, and this week was an epic week because I got not only the Master Sword but the Hyrulean Shield. Two of the most, you know, classic epic.
You sent me a photo of the Hyrule Shield.
So that was tricky to get. Actually, I had to go to Ganon's castle and sneak down.
What?
In the dungeon? Like, there's a prison in the base of the castle, and yeah, I got the shield. It's a really good, strong shield, and I also. There's a special merchant you can get. So after you build your own house in this one town,
yes,
the guy that builds your house,
he wants you to help build another town.
Yes, and I've built that whole town. I've sent him. There were so many side quests for this. So you start with the town, and then you give him wood, and he builds some buildings, and then he needs a merchant for this. You go to different areas of the world. You find a merchant, send him in your way. And they have this weird rules, like the only people who can live in the town have to have son in the last part of the name. Like, his name is Hudson, so basically like I don't know, let's say Tadson or whatever. You have to find people with the last name.
So you have to Google this shit?
No, I didn't actually.
What?
Like 99% of this I did all on my own. And then at the very end, there's this one merchant lady that he falls in love with and wants to get married. But he has to have a priest, so you have to find a priest. All this shit, I literally did, I don't know, it feels like 20 side quests. I finally got the town. All this to say, I've got a special merchant. So, you know how weapons break in Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
The special merchant, if you've ever unlocked a weapon, you can buy it from him for 4,000 rupees.
If you've ever unlocked a weapon.
Yeah, so like the Highland Shield, if I ever break it, I can buy it for 4,000 rupees.
4,000?
4,000 rupees.
That's a lot.
It is. Well, shields typically last a pretty good amount of time compared to like swords, for example. Yeah. So, and then you know about the Master Sword quest.
Yeah, I did that one.
It took me forever to get through the Lost Woods until I figured out.
No shit.
Well, it's simple, really.
It really is.
Once you know the secret,
yeah,
it's really simple. But figuring out that secret is a bitch.
It's a bitch.
But once I was like, hey, wait a minute. I know
this path is like, there's literally just like, it's literally leading me a direction.
No.
It is.
That's not how I figured it out.
There's lights that lead you a direction.
For a ways, but then that stops.
I guess, yeah. Towards the end.
No. About halfway that guiding doesn't work. I'll tell you what the real secret is.
Okay.
And it's super simple once you know it. But anyway, I got the Master Sword. That was a really cool video game moment. You know, like sometimes you're playing a game, it's like, yeah, fuck yeah. It's one of those moments like you don't get too often, like drawing the Master Sword out of the stone. And there's a whole thing to that too. You have to have 13 hearts or else you can't even draw it. So I knew that before.
Is it only 13?
It's only 13.
Okay.
So I had to train it only 2 stamina. I unlocked enough.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I had to unlock a lot of shrines, and I've got 3 of the 4 beasts. So, yeah.
So did you go kill Ganon yet?
Nope, I gotta get the last beast, and I want to...
The DLC?
I want to explore a little more. I don't know if I'm going to go for all the shrines. I do want to unlock all the memories, and I have a lot of memories to look up.
Okay.
So, I'm not ready to face Ganon yet. And honestly, with what's coming out, I might step away from Zelda a little bit, but it's been really nice to get back into Hyrule these last 2 or 3 weeks.
It's a good game.
But I've, stepped away from it for a long time, and it didn't take... Like some games, when you step away from them, it's really hard to get back into them. And I didn't find that as much with Zelda.
No, it's pretty easy to walk back into.
Well, there's other open world games where it's really hard. Like, again, with the titles, I suck. It's the one where it's in the future, but there's robot dinosaurs. PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, it is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes. Great game.
Fuck yeah! I didn't even play that game. I knew that one. Yes.
But I try to get back into it. It's like, oh, fuck, how do you do this? How do you do that? It's, like, complicated. And I still want to play that, but damn, it's not easy to get back into. So, loving that. Played some Jackbox with my son and my wife. The serial murder.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that one. Is it Murder
Party?
Murder Party, yes. I checked out Call of Duty Modern Warfare a little bit. I suck at that game, but we'll play a little bit more. I'd rather, of a similar game, I think I'd rather finish Titanfall 2. Because Titanfall 2 was really cool.
It was.
Witness. Try to play that. That's hard. Speaking of puzzle games.
Witness murder?
No, that's a game that it demands your attention. Like, it shows you how to beat the puzzles, like, non-verbally. Like, you start with a simple puzzle, and it kind of builds on that. But it makes little leaps every now and then, and if you're not following what the change is, you're like, okay, I see that you're adding a piece to this, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
No.
Okay, well...
That's like the big puzzle game, right?
Yeah, the whole island is a puzzle.
Yeah. And if you're colorblind, apparently you're fucked.
Yes. It's going back to she remembered caterpillars. So, like I was saying, that all of the things are color coordinated, but the developer was really cool for colorblind people. He made them different shapes.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can figure it out, even if it's just black and white, all as you can see, because like there's like one color, yellow, for example, is a triangle. So I thought that was a really cool design choice.
That's cool.
So that's what I've been playing. I'm gonna stop there. Let's talk about game releases this next week. Once again, we're gonna thank Gavin Sheenan from BleedingCool.com. And
why is there a purple one in here?
Because, well, we'll get to it.
Okay. Air Conflicts Collection Switch. Air Conflicts Pacific Carrier Switch. Air Conflicts Secret Wars Switch. Not Weapons Wars. Alien Cruise Xbox One. That is like a really super cool game. It's just so like it's
Which
like
one?
You're cruising with aliens. It's awesome.
Cruising USA?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that would be an awesome game.
That would be.
What if you're like cruising and like all of a sudden you get like abducted in the middle of a turn?
That's what I'm talking about. Atelier Luna.
Close enough.
Yep, exactly. There's no N in there, but I'm gonna add it in there anyways. The Scion of Ireland. PS4 Switch.
Yeah, you actually got that part right.
Danganronpa.
Close enough. Danganronpa.
Trilogy PS4. Dragon Marked for Death Switch. Final Fantasy 7 Switch.
So yeah, that's kind of like no one's making a big deal about this. Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7 supposed to
finally
come to
comes out on
PS4.
a Nintendo system. This is the original. Like I think this is a port,
not the remake.
This is a port of the PC version, I believe.
Okay. All right. Galaxy The Void Deluxe Edition Switch. Gems of War Switch. Generation 0 PS4, Xbox One, PC. The purple one. The Legend of Heroes. Trails of Cold Steel. Decisive Edition PS4.
So Q's been streaming this a lot on
oh, has he?
On the buttsmashers.com. Just wanted to give a shout out if you're interested in this. Yeah, check out their Facebook page.
The fuck is it?
It's like
RPG boobies?
Not so much boobies, robots.
Why have you been playing it, Q?
There's a little bit of boobies.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the focus.
Gotcha.
There's definitely boobies, though.
MLB The Show 19 PS4.
Have you played any of those?
Nope.
Okay.
I think I have some, but I have not played it. Nelk, The Legendary Alchemist. Alteriers of the New World. PS4 Switch.
That's got to be a anime game because there's so many words and colons and weird words like ateliers.
Yep. Oh my God, Zombies. Switch. Outward, PS4, Xbox One. Path of Exile, PS4. The Princess's Guide of Guides, the PS4 Switch. 7, Enhanced Edition, PS4. The Walking Dead, the Final Season, Episode 4, PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch. Where the Bees Make Honey.
I'm trying to get a code for that.
Where the Bees Make Honey?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is it?
It's
PC, PS4, Xbox One.
It's an indie as fuck kind of game. I want to try to stream it if I get a code for it. Windscape,
Xbox One. Sorry. Xeon Racer. Exxon Racer, Xeon Racer. I'm not sure how the fuck you pronounce that one. PS4, PC, Switch, Xbox One. Report ad.
God damn it, Zach.
March 27th. What the fuck does that mean?
That means I didn't delete the report ad.
Oh, okay.
You always read it.
Yep. Neon Caves, Switch. Tales of the Fragmented Stars. Single fragmented version.
Are you going to hiccup?
I was going to, but I'm not going to.
Yes! It's my favorite part when you hiccup during the...
I didn't do it.
No, this is my
Windscape,
favorite.
Switch.
I'm so glad this list is long.
God damn it.
That's a funny title, by the way.
long.
Tales of the Fragmented Star, single fragment version. Like, what if I want all the fragments? Like, is there another version I have to get?
Mm-hmm. Report ad.
God damn it. Okay, but you have to say this word.
Cruxlear.
I don't know if I could do better, honestly.
Sigma.
That is a fucked up word. It
That's
is
a fucked up
Croixleur. Croixleur?
Sigma. No. Cruxlear.
I think it's Croixleur.
I think it's Cruxlear. Sigma. Switch. I'm going to Google this shit. You Google it. We'll figure it out. Dracula's Legacy PS4. Fun Animal Park Switch. Gods Remastered Switch. Goken Switch. Inferno Climber Reborn PS4 Switch. This
is the part where Zach can't decide if he's hiccuping or yawning.
Tired. Istanbul Digital Edition. That's a country, goddammit. Lyrica Switch. SON PS4. Also spells sun. She Remembered Caterpillars.
That's it.
Switch. Snow Battle Princess. Saruki Switch. Uni Switch. Ultra Wing Switch. Undead's Building Switch. Void Switch. War Party PS4 Switch, Xbox One. The World Next Door Switch.
Ooh, I don't play that one.
Okay.
I played it at PAX. It's good.
What is it?
There's magic and like you jump around squares. It's sort of a puzzle thing, but you're controlling characters that do magic. It looks fun.
Okay. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered PS4, Xbox One.
No, Assassin's Creed 3 sucked.
I think the last one I played was 2.
Yeah, 2 was good. 3 sucked.
Counterfight PS4, Gods Remastered PS4, Legendary 11 PS4. Operatinia, The Stolen Sun, Xbox One. Surrealm 3, Sims 3, PS4. The End Is Nigh, PS4. Yoshi's Crafted World.
I also want to get that.
Switch. And report ad.
Son of a bitch.
America Ninja Warrior, PS4, Switch, Xbox One. And
that's it.
Tim's got something for me.
This is the video for the one we can't pronounce. Croixleur?
I'm hoping they pronounce it.
I don't know.
Doesn't have a video.
There's a video. I sent you a video. Dang it. There's supposed to be a video.
Oh, wait. Here's a video. Maybe.
Maybe. Is it loading?
Maybe there's loading. Here we go.
It's an anime game.
It is anime.
Souvenir.
2015. Souvenir. Circle. Dragons. Little teenage girls with barely any clothes on. Pokemon-looking creatures.
Fast forward to the very end where they might say it again.
Battle styles, unlike I've seen before in Pokemon. But girls, where you can see underneath their dresses and see their underwear. With big swords, new weapons.
Yes.
Big boobs.
Tiny girls with big boobs.
Tiny girls, big boobs. 2 minutes, 43 seconds, 23 milliseconds.
They never said the title. Damn it.
That's how you say the name.
What was it? Dude, she said it. I can't say that.
Cannot say that either. Yep.
Sigma.
Till next week, guys. Don't forget to check us out at Facebook.com/Plug and Play Show, Twitter and Instagram at Plug and Play Cast, YouTube.com/PlugandPlayGamer. And until next week, don't forget to prime and shine.
Coolio?
Coolio, Chugonole.
How about C Sigma?
C Sigma?
C Sigma.
C Sigma.
Hey, Zach.
What's up?
Would you like to see my big sword?
I like to fuck Nazis.
Oh, you sicko. You're supposed to punch Nazis.
Hitler.
Punch.
Punch Nazis.